I hope I'm not misunderstanding, but I was just thinking, like, okay, so there's so much love in the world, there's so many people to offer it, and we just, like, try to get, like, a free ride from that, just, like, make it so that, like, we can have uh, a common placement with each other so that, like, we can all be, like, joined in unity. And, this goes back to, like, uh, the hospital that I was staying at when I met David. I was talking so much about wedding planning with Chad, and I just that was just such like wow, so many things happened while I was staying there, and it's just like so much that I feel like it was an investment to my future. And I am like really glad that I had that opportune moment to be able to stay in that room with the safe, with a cute guy at the nursing station doing my nails and giving me movies to watch. And then David was just there. He was just like giving me food and sharing food with me. And I was just like, whoa, okay, so I have a fiance and I'm eating a burger that this guy already put his mouth on. And I'm just like, oh, is there a specific way to think about this? Maybe it's just like I was like given more chances to show that like if I had comfort in my life, that I could like learn what it is to relax because there were so many times when I was just like so stressed that I was doing so much work, like beyond average work for months without breaks. And I just like some people would say that I was like working too hard. And then those are people that are like therapists at my old town that I was living at. They were telling me that like I was doing too much, that I wasn't gonna get fulfillment from that. And I'm just like, yo, do you know, like, there's fulfillment whenever you finish a process. Like, every single time that I'm like, oh, this is the moment, this is now. And I'm just like, yeah, okay, that was worth it, you know? And so, I had some of those times like that when I was in the hospital where I was just like, I for a while was like acting like really shy, and then that was all canceled out by like me talking very in depth about what it was to defend someone's spiritual honor. And that was how I first met David. Is I was defending him and this other guy to someone who was like proposing that they were a stranger, and they were like acting like if they weren't a stranger, then they were a foreigner. And I'm just like, okay, so I understand you're not the most comfortable being here, but maybe if we can talk to each other and just like mediate the situation a little bit, then we can like realize what it is that is like getting in the way and just work through that. And just like there's so many times where it's just like I gotta work through this, like it's just like the best thing. And it's just like when I felt like what I was explaining to Chad on the phone today, I was just like, I had a choice, but it didn't really feel like I had a choice because it was the best thing. It was just like I was compromised, like I really was, to believe that whatever I was doing next was something that I had the presence of every like incarnation, that I was able to actually like be a part of who I was again, and that like my humanity was nurtured by me having this new experience.